All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to our first of two live streams for today. We're kicking things off on Train Sim World 2. And we're taking the TGV Duplex 200 cm on the LGV Méditerranée. We'll be going from Marseille to Avignon. We should, I believe we're stopping off along the way Aix-en-Provence. There was only a few services that you could skip Aix-en-Provence. So it'll be a short run to Axion, and then from Axion up to Avignon. So it should be a fairly quick, about a 35-40 minute ride. So I'll wait a few minutes. We'll get started here. We'll wait for folks to come in. I do apologize if you're watching this on the replay. I did say 6:30, but what I have discovered is that it's much easier for me to do everything starting at 7:30 in the morning East Coast time, because it's just, I like having a bit of time for to wake up and get myself sorted, and that way if I do wake up a little bit early, I still have time to kind of just wake up and everything. So guessing most people are making their lunch. So wait another minute or so, and then we'll go ahead and get the train started up. And we'll go flying after we get maybe about 10-15 minute break or so. Gives me time to kind of refresh. I got to get everything reset for the stream and all that, and then get Microsoft Flight Simulator started up. So we'll do that, and we'll have a nice trip around Gibraltar, and we'll be done. All right, people will pop in when they're ready to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to update the schedule. Just everything will start at 7:30 in the morning for right now. It's just a little bit easier on me. And anyway, let's go ahead and get in here and get things started. See, I'm used to it's been so long since I've been in this. I think it's supposed to be AC. See, I can't get it to... Oops. No. See, now I'm... It's like I can't get the... No, it used to... Boy, this is not going well already. I don't know why it won't allow me to change the... Maybe that's why. It's like it's frozen on DC for some reason. I don't know. Hello, Joseph. I feel like I'm missing something here. What was the other? Oh, there was something else I was supposed to do. Yeah, see, it's like the power mode is stuck. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's why. Oh, still okay. Still not, like, the power system's not engaged. Maybe do I have to change this first? That's why. Okay. Well, it's been so... I'm fine, Joseph. How are you? It's still showing like a... Oh, I know why. Well, it's been so long since I've done this. Oh, what else am I missing here? I know I'm missing something. There we go. Now I think we're... Nope, nope. Okay, this is on that. That's on forward. Yeah, we're going to be late now. What else am I missing here? It's got to be the power thing then. It's not like clearing out, showing... Nope. Hold on a second. I'll get this sorted out. There it goes. Now I heard it. Finally. Yeah, it is a bit difficult. Cartel 99, going good, thanks. How are you? Welcome to the stream over on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Mick. Oh, hello, Bex. I'm sorry. I saw the spanner and it was Mick. I thought it was Mick. Hello, Bex. How are you? Nice to see you here. Good morning. Or good afternoon there in the UK. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. Like, I used to know how to do it, like, very easily, but it's... yeah, it's a bit of a... It's... If you've never done... Or if you haven't done this in a while, it can be a bit overwhelming, but we'll get there. It's fine. Oh, welcome, Cartel. Thank you for popping in, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was looking at the Twitch feed. I just saw the spanner. I immediately thought it was Mick. I apologize, Bex. There was like a little... There we go. I know, I'm sorry. Well, you haven't been in the stream in so long. I immediately... Well, I just saw the spanner, and I automatically usually think that it's Mick, not... So, sorry. But nice to have you here. Been a while. Got the power changeover. We'll lower the pantograph, and then go to AC mode. But yeah, we'll be a little bit late. That's okay. Not worried about a gold or anything. Mela for a second. No. Usually Mick comes in before Mela. Sometimes, not always, but I know he likes to see the trains, so. Oh no, that's perfectly fine. I completely understand. I have this. I go through the same thing. You know, sometimes you just gotta do your own thing and all that, and it's perfectly fine. No worries. Glad to have you here. Here's our lovely TGV Duplex. Why are the lights blinking? That seems kind of odd. I don't remember how to do anything with the headlights. I don't remember if there was even a switch. Oh well. There he is. Nice to see you, Mick. This is odd that they're blinking like that. I don't think there was ever a. Oh well. Maybe I thought maybe there was a. Oh. No, that doesn't do it. Oh well. It's fine. So, anywho's. This was it. I don't think there was anything on the panel back there that had anything to do with the headlights. Yeah, usually this little switch right there. Oh well. There's no telling, it might be glitched. You never know. So yeah, we'll do this once we get to Avignon. I think we're going to stop off at Aix-en-Provence on the way. Here in France. This was like the first, like, this is like one of the highest speed routes in the game. In Train Sim World 2. And it was popular when it came out. Kind of, but then people felt that it was too boring because it's just a very short run to our. Ooh, I gotta reset the. There we go. To our destination there. So yeah, a lot of people are like, it doesn't take very long to do, and there's only one stop in between. So a lot of people were not too happy with the with all that, so can't please everybody. But yeah, it's a nice route. It's very scenic, even though you're flying along at a very quick speed. Do appreciate you coming in. Yeah, like I was saying before, everything will start at 7:30 in the morning from here on out, unless I say, like, you know, if I have to move things ahead or something. It was just it's just much easier for me to get up and have that time to get myself sorted. It seems like it takes longer to wake up in the morning now. I don't know. I guess it's an age thing. It's just I feel like I need more time to get going in the morning. You know, it's like a very... Once we come out of the tunnel, it's like our stop is like right there. Now, the tricky thing about this route is it's not flat. I mean, we're going to go up and down the hills here. I've often gotten, I've often come almost blown through the station because you come in pretty fast. So that's right. We're just going to have a nice relaxing run on the line today. Yeah, really looking forward to our scenic flight in Gibraltar coming up after we complete this. Oh, speaking of flying, I did not get that achievement done again, Mick. What I discovered is you have to pick, instead of just an arrival runway, you have to pick an arrival parking spot at the airport. So, because I flew it, I'm like, what am I missing? Because I thought I did it all right, but you have to park in the right spot with all like the ground crew or whatever around. Then you get the, so I'm going to do that again later on. So yeah, that's why that didn't work. Oh, maybe that's why, because, okay. I pressed this inadvertently, I guess, and that's why the lights were blinking. All right, there we go. Now that's taken care of. Yeah, I had to go back and read like what the, like what do I have to do, and then when I reread it, it's like, oh, I got to do this. It's like, okay, now it makes sense. Why is it taking so long to get going? It never seemed like it took that long to get going. I don't know, maybe it's been so long since I've been on this route, I don't remember. Yeah, because somebody put something about it on Reddit, because it was, a lot of people felt like it was glitched, but he said, the person who wrote it said basically what they did was they flew from San Francisco to LAX or something, and then but they picked a parking spot, but it took them a few tries because they're like, oh, I gotta find where the ground crew is. So, and then you have to kind of park in the correct, you gotta park in the correct spot, and and all that. So, but yeah, I turned everything on. There was no issues. Didn't run out of fuel or anything. Although I was like, after I got up in the air, I'm like, I didn't add any fuel. Because I was like worried. I'm like, man, I don't know, am I gonna make it? So I did. It's not a very far flight. The longest part is once I depart the airport in North Carolina, it's like a little small private airport. It's very scenic. You take off and you head, but it's very difficult. Like trying to do everything with just the Xbox controller. It's and you're trying to acknowledge the radio and also get everything going in the flight deck there. It's just, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to try that again later on today and see if I can't get it right the second time, or the third time. It'll be a third try. So yeah, hopefully I get it. Well, good to hear, Addies. If I make a suggestion, Joseph, and it's entirely up to you if you want to accept it or not. Don't say that you're going to be ready for Saturday and then you're not feeling well. Just relax, and if you're not ready, then then it's like you're not. So yeah, don't worry about being there. If you're not, just say, I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't be like. But that's just me. because everybody wants to see a race. Then when you're not there, it's kind of like, okay. But that's just me. It's up to you. I know there was a way to do the horn like that. I don't remember how to change the... I know they changed it somehow. Yeah. You're not going to do it. Yeah. Yeah, because it just seems like, you know, everybody's wanting to see you there, and then, you know, the day of, you're like, oh, I can't do it, and, you know, just, I don't know. But, again, it's up to you. But because the more folks that race with Mick, then and the whole team there, is that then they don't have to worry about the AI, you know, that's more real life players that they can deal with than an AI who's just atrocious. So, I mean, if I had a PS5 or PS4 and I had the game, I'd probably join. But with the way AI acts, no, that's. But then again, sometimes normal players, you know, it's you have people who are a bit suspect. But anyway, yeah, you guys had some good races. Vic, you had some bad luck there at the beginning, but once you guys turn the damage off, it's just still that you get bumped off, but at least you can kind of fight back. Whereas if you have the damage on, you're out of the race immediately. So unless you're near the pits and you can go in and get things fixed, but by then they're way down the track, and you catching up would be very difficult to do. But yeah, it seems like your fortune turned around after you turned the damage off, which is good. You had some really good races after that. You had some ones that were, you know, you still got bumped off. But hello, Pithers. Nice to see you here. Yeah, it was better. You got some good results out of it. You got some points and everything, and but yeah, I don't know that EA would ever, or well, I guess it will be EA in the future since they bought Codemasters, which that is probably one of the worst things they could have ever done. Like they must have offered them a bundle of money, and all those people, I bet you a lot of them just took the money and walked away. So there goes a long time, you know, they've made some really good racing games for F1, and now it's, you know, that era is coming to an end. Now that EA's got their greedy hands on it, they're going to screw it up. They're going to destroy that franchise like they've done just about everything else. I'm speeding. That's the very, like, you could easily speed on this route. Very easily. Like, it didn't take much for me to go over the speed limit there. Yeah, and unfortunately, a lot of times, what it is too is that it's not like it's a massive improvement. You know, that's the difference. I think it just doesn't feel like a significant improvement in any way. Maybe graphically, but that's about it. But the gameplay is usually far worse. But they count, they're like, oh, it's the next version, and all the new stuff will be there, and yeah, it's just never, it's not that good. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't buy with EA's name on it. If they're involved, nope, I'd steer way clear of that. Well, because I think what they do is they update the graphics and they try different menus and all that, and I mean, yeah, I guess it would make sense, but I don't know. It's one of those kind of strange situations, like how do you keep the game fresh? Yeah, exactly, Mick. I would agree with that. But then they're going to be disappointed because EA is going to, I think they're going to find a way to screw it all up. That's my instinct. Hopefully I'm wrong. Well, thank you all for coming in. Thank you for the 2 thumbs up so far. 7 viewers. Appreciate it. So yeah, we're 26 miles out of Avignon. Once we get there, we'll stop the train, let the passengers off because they're already late for their fun in Avignon. Thanks to my inability to get the train going. That's okay. Not worried about medals anymore. We're just having fun. So sometimes my memory on this game is really good. Other times it's kind of like, yeah. So especially some of the ones that, this is a bit more complex than some of the other trains we've operated here on Train Sim World 2. So, and sometimes even the simple ones kind of throw you for a loop. So that's, now that I only play this once a week, it's like a lot of that stuff is, the memories of everything is gone. But that's okay. So hopefully we will have another Ferrari podium, or at least anybody but Mercedes. Anybody but Mercedes. I am so happy, and I hope they don't get things sorted out. I don't want them to get things sorted out. They've had their share. They've had more than their fair share in the championship over the last several years. So nope, it's time for them to taste defeat extensively. So it's always interesting to see how the mighty fall. And either they pick themselves back up, sometimes they do, and other times, nope, they cannot sort it out. And it's all over with. I think anything would be anybody winning. Well, with the exception of Alonso, I don't want him to win either, to be honest. But yeah, I don't. As long as it's not well, except if it's what's his name, George Russell. I guess, you know, if he was on the podium, it wouldn't be so terribly bad. But yeah, it's just. But I'm happy to see Ferrari kind of getting back to form, and hopefully they keep it through the whole season. Hopefully it's not just they start off strong and then fade away. So that would be so disappointing if that's what happened. But at least it's an interesting season. It's not just, you know, Mercedes dominating right at the start, and then everybody's like it's yeah. Well, I would, as a Ferrari fan, I would love to see them do it again, because it's just, they've had so many, and a lot of it's self-inflicted problems at the team and with the but it seems like they've got a better direction now. For whatever reason, when Vettel was there, it was like chaotic, and yeah, I don't but yeah, it's good. Yeah, we know you love Red Bull because you drink it a lot, Joseph, even though you shouldn't. Yeah. But yeah, I'd like to see, I would like to see, I'd like to see some different teams finally get in there. I don't know that Williams will ever return to its former glory, which is sad. It's sad that they had to sell the team name, you know, the team, but they carry the name, but it's just not the same anymore. People say it's different. Well, yeah, I could see that, Mick. I think it's just that, you know, when there was the Schumacher era, you know, a lot of people were upset about the way that they dealt with, you know, how they won the championships a lot of times. And then it got even worse with Mercedes. Like, it was this really, like, incredible how much they dominated. But the problem is that they always talk about the money aspect of it. You know, like, oh, we need to cut costs, and we need to do this, and we need to do that. But I don't know that what more can they change? You know, now it's the same power units. They have all this stuff, and it's not changed much. You know, quite honestly. It doesn't seem like it's changed much of anything. That's the difficult part. Oh boy, I slowed down. Oh no. Really? Well short of my... Oh well. Wow, we didn't even make it all the way into the station. That's the difficult part. Oh well. But it's like everybody wants different winners, but they always talk about it was a money issue, but even when they cut costs, it doesn't change anything. You know, the smaller teams don't move to the front, or, you know, be on par with the bigger teams. You know, you have, like, Alfa Romeo is essentially a B team of Ferrari. Are they going to get all the same support that, you know, the Ferrari team gets? Probably not. But that's just how it is. You know, and that's been that way for quite a long time. You know, you have your team car, and then you have customers. Do the customers get everything that the team gets? The factory team? No. All right, let's see how we did. Probably a silver. Oh, we still managed to get a gold. How did that happen? Wow, that was not expected. It must have been my atrocious driving. So yeah, we'll pick up this conversation another time. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all for coming in. Hopefully you enjoyed the trip here on the LGV Méditerranée. 38 minutes, almost 40 minutes to do this, but part of that was because I couldn't get the train moving there in Marseille. But anyway, that will do it for right now. We will be back, let's say, thank you, Joseph. Let's say 8:20. That must be a glitch. Yeah, I would agree with that, Mick. I did not think I did gold medal driving, but hey, if they say I did, I guess I did. All right, I will be back. Let's say 8:20 in 13 minutes. Give me time to reset everything, and we'll be back for our flight around the Gibraltar. All right, take care until